Simon & Schuster Audio presents Love at Second Sight by F.T. Lukens, read by Kevin R. Free. For My Friends. 1. A raven perched on my windowsill, and she wanted to talk. For most people, this might be an uncommon and perhaps unsettling occurrence, especially since said raven hopped along the ledge of beveled wood, swiveling her head so she could peer into my room with her glossy black eyes. She rapped her beak against the window pane, the tap, 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 an eerie sound in the otherwise still and gloomy dark hours of the morning. However, given that my best friend was a witch, this wasn't uncommon or unsettling, merely really freaking annoying, especially since it was before 6 a.m. "No," I said from my tangled nest of blankets and my soft pillow, eyes still heavy with sleep. "Go away. If Al wants to talk to me, they can use their perfectly good phone." I fished mine out from the sheets and held it up as an example, waving it lazily in the direction of the window to convey my drowsy displeasure. The raven, named Lenore, since Al could never resist a fun illusion, glared at me and ruffled her midnight blue feathers. She cawed in irritation and lifted her leg to show the small cylinder attached. "No, I refuse." I rolled over and pulled the blankets over my head. My phone screen glowed 5:49. 11 whole minutes still existed before my alarm would sound. And I was determined to relish every last second before my day was scheduled to begin. I closed my eyes, tucked my hands beneath my chin, and steadfastly ignored the messenger on my windowsill. Lenore tapped again, the sound sharp and aggressive. I didn't move. She cawed. I didn't answer. She struck her beak against the glass in short, rapid-fire bursts, acting more like a woodpecker than a raven, taking her attention-seeking efforts up a level. I refused to budge. Lenore let loose a series of high-pitched, indignant squawks, because how dare I snub her? Well, she could continue rapping at my chamber door, window. I was an expert at avoidance. I managed to slip back toward a blissful, dreamless sleep. But then she raked her talons across the glass. I cringed at the awful nails on a chalkboard sound, and the hair on my arms stood on end. Clapping my hands over my ear.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?